Hello friends, Christian here with Brick Life Crisis, and today we're taking a look at the Mega Construx Call of Duty Collector Construction Set. This is Legends Checkpoint Charge, consisting of 197 pieces, recommended for ages 10 and up. Well, let's crack it open. Alright, and here we have the completed model. This is actually even cooler than I thought it would be. This is the Checkpoint Charge, and we have a little guard booth with the Nazi guard, an electrical pole with a tether going to the booth to maintain that light. There's the stanchion gate, motorcycle with a tripod with a GI on it. Let's take a look at these components individually, shall we? Alright, so here is our American GI, and as you can see, he's got a tan, dark tan, light brown jacket on, brown gloves, some green pants, brown boots. He's got a gray belt and gray backpack straps. His helmet is nicely done with some goggles attached to the top. And he's got his rifle attached to his backpack, along with a flashlight and some binoculars. And then on the back of his belt, he's got some pockets full of gear. And then on the one side, we also have his holstered sidearm. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation of these figures. Alright, so these micro action figures really are just that. They are action figures in just about every sense of the word. Their articulation is fantastic. The heads are on a ball joint so they can look up and down and from side to side. In this case, the helmet comes off as well, but in order to get the helmet to stay on, they have that kind of weird T-shaped thing, so you can't really play with it with the helmet off without it looking kind of goofy. But you could conceivably swap hats or helmets or hair pieces with other figures that have that same sort of thing. These backpack straps are removable as well. The arms can rotate full 360 degrees. They also can rotate at the elbow and bend at the elbow. The wrist articulation is 360 degrees. They can twist at the waist. Their legs splay about so far. You can take up the leg about 90 degrees, bend at the knee about 90 degrees. Some of the figures, not this one, have boots that are removable, and so that those feet are articulated as well. They can turn from out to the side to kind of make a pigeon-toed soldier or something if you wanted to. Yeah, these guys are very highly detailed and fully posable. That little hole in the back is for backpacks to attach. Also, you can see that kind of belt of pockets there. That is removable. So they have those little pegs there. There's one on the back and one on the side. There's also two on the front on either side of his straps. You also have pegs on the backpack that allow for attachment of accessories such as these binoculars. There's that peg, or the flashlight, or the weapon. They all attach on these little pegs. The weapon itself, this little submachine gun, has a painted wood stock. The magazine is removable, and the system that they use for all of this is just these little square rectangular type pins, and so that magazine could conceivably attach to the backpack as a spare, for example, if you wanted to. So there's lots of flexibility with how you display these guys, and lots of little details, little pockets and things like that you can add to your figures. This is our German guard, and he has a sniper rifle with a wood stock and hand grip at the front there. He's wearing an overcoat, and he's got this kind of satchel thing, and he has what looks almost like an officer's cap of some kind. There is some insignia on the top there. His pants are a light gray with black boots. Let's go ahead and remove the weapon, and I'll take the satchel off. You can get a better idea of this figure. The coat is sort of removable. The sleeves are just part of the figure. So if you take the coat off, you just have this sleeveless coat, and then the figure looks like he's wearing a vest or something, but you could conceivably put backpacks or other gear on him and it wouldn't be quite as noticeable. The coloration is a little different. Black gloves to go along with the black coat and tan undershirt. So yeah, that is our gate guard. And here we have our motorcycle. This was an interesting build. This is actually a lot of the pieces of this set are in this bike. We have some mufflers that were brick built. This is actually I think 8 pieces just on the muffler that's on both sides of the bike. You got 3 wheels, 3 tires, the sidecar. You got brake lights on both sides. There's a little compartment on the back where we have an extra backpack with a canteen, another pouch. That opens up. You could put some equipment in there. There is a seat for someone to ride in the sidecar. There's a little peg hole there so that you could conceivably mount a gun in there as well. And then you've got some footholds there, a little seat for your guy to sit on. Pretty cool. Lots of nice engine detail, headlight up front, handlebars. Kind of feel like there should be something else right there, but maybe some saddlebags or something. But I suppose if you wanted to, this backpack could attach like that and be a saddlebag. It's a little big, but it could work. But the motorcycle is pretty cool. In addition to all the accessories that came with the figures, they also included a e-tool or a little shovel. There are 3 sandbags, so you can configure those a couple of different ways. And then we have the guard tower and the gate. The gate is pretty straightforward. There's a little catch on the one side, kind of a stop sign, and then the gate itself is just operated with this finger touch thing. We have a utility pole here with a transformer, and I don't know if those are supposed to be lights or just connectors for the wires to travel along the rest of the imaginary electrical grid. Then we have a wire going down from that transformer into the back of our guardhouse. There's a little piece of terrain there with a bush on it as well. The guardhouse, there's no real detail in there. It's just enough room for someone to stand in there. There is a light, however, that is perched right out front. And then after your traffic is passed, you just lower the gate. Yeah. Pretty cool. And that's it. This is the Mega Construx Call of Duty Checkpoint Charge. This has been Christian with Brick Life Crisis. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave us a like. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or if you happen to have your own Lego channel, why don't you leave the name of it in the comments below. That way we can all check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care.